So if you choose to trade in intraday, right, you will get 5x margin, which I was telling you yesterday, which means if one stock is costing 380 rupees, you need not pay 380 rupees. You can take this trade with just 76 rupees, which is 1/5 of the overall amount in intraday. But if you wish to carry this, which is cash and carry, then you will have to pay the entire amount, which is 380 rupees. Everyone understood this? We are just trying to take a trade in ITC. So now, if I am not having an ITC stock, कोई ITC नहीं है मेरे पास, first time I am coming and I want to buy this. If I want to buy 10 stocks, then what will happen? The margin has increased. 3797. ठीक है ना? अब 3797 देना पड़ेगा. So let's say if I am having around 4,000 rupees, I can buy 10 stocks of ITC. And how much I have to pay? Long term, if I am going, I have to pay 3797. But if I wish to trade intraday, which means, buy in the morning or sell it after some time, then I can take this trade with as low as 760 rupees. Okay. So that is the first thing. Second thing, a person who does not have any stock, but first time he is buying, he's going for a buy like this. So this transaction is called long build-up. Okay. What is this? When I place one buy, this is called long build-up. ठीक है? समझ में आया? Now, one person is buying. When someone is buying, someone has to sell, right or wrong? So let's say when you are trying to buy, person X is trying to buy the stock, person Y is trying to sell the stock. And the seller is also not having any stocks prior to that, right? In that case, if the person wants to sell the stock and make money because he thinks the stock is going to go down, then he can do this trading only in intraday. You cannot take this trade in long term. You see, margin is zero. Why? Because if you don't have ITC stock, you cannot do this transaction on long term. But in intraday, you can do this. In intraday, you can do this by paying again same amount, 800 rupees. So one person is buying, who is trying to go for long build-up. The other person who is trying to sell without having any stocks. This transaction is called short build-up. Is it clear? Long build-up, short build-up? Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes.
Yes.
So long build-up, उसका opposite क्या हो गया? Short build-up. Both person are not having ITC stock prior to this transaction. Neutral थे, one is trying to buy, one is trying to sell, but only in intraday. ठीक है? Now we'll take another example. Now a person who has already bought ITC 5 days back at some price, let's say 370 पे लिया था, 370 he has bought, and today he wants to sell the stock because the stock has gone 10 rupees up. So that will also be a sale transaction, right or wrong? Someone is holding already. So this sale, what this person is doing, who is holding the stock, this is called as long unwinding. Clear? Long unwinding. But whatever he has been holding, now he's unwinding this. Is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, clear everyone?
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay, now a person, right? Now this is a person, okay, who had done the short build-up, right? Na? जो हमने पहले बात किया, short build-up, where he was not having any stock, but he chose to sell it. Now the same person will have to do buy also to square off. You choose to sell, now you have to buy it again, and this entire transaction will happen in intraday, right? Now when that person is trying to buy it back because he had sold it, now he had to do a buy. What will this be called? Short covering. Clear?
Yes.
This will be called short covering. Clear? If this is clear, it is clear. If it is not clear, I don't know how it will become clear. So which means I try to demonstrate to you two kind of buy transaction, two kind of sell transaction. right? One is a buyer and a seller not having anything in ITC prior to doing the transaction. One is choosing to buy, one is choosing to sell, both on intraday. तो क्या होता है, buyer becomes long build up and the seller becomes short covering. Second transaction is what? Where someone who is already holding ITC wants to square off, sell it off. So when he is trying to sell off, it is called long unwinding. Clear? And the person who had done the short build up, he will have to square it off before he leaves the day. So that transaction is called short covering. Clear? Hari, is it clear now?
Yeah, so basically all intradays are shorts and all longs are cash and carry kind of.
No, not necessary, because a lot of people will take long position and they will square off before they leave the day. So it is
Okay.
not cash and carry, right? It is up to the person whether, but the one thing is, when you are doing a long build up, you have two options. Either you can square it off before you leave, or you can cash and carry, right?
Okay.
But when you are doing a short build up, you have to do your short covering before you leave for the day.
Because that is applicable only for intraday.
Intraday, because short is not applicable for beyond one day. Clear?
Okay.
You have to, if you want to make money in falling market, your option is only intraday. You cannot carry it. For example, you feel okay, next 5 days this is going to fall and I want to make money with it. You cannot do that in stocks. But there are other tools where you can make money from this same view. That is where futures come in picture. Clear? So intraday में क्या problem है in stocks? You have to do intraday only, right ना? But let's say tomorrow this ITC stocks opens 20 rupees down, मतलब 380 से सीधा 360. How will I capture that 20 rupees? Because short is not allowed, right ना? Then how will I do that? There you can take future. Now let's see what is futures. So which means when will I take future? When I want to either go long or short, right? But long I can go via stocks also. But if I want to make money between today and tomorrow, or maybe a longer duration, then what I have to do? I have to go here and I have to sell a future. Now, but this is very different. Unlike a stock where you can do transaction with 400, 200, 100 and all that, in future, if you want to take a trade, there is a lot size, right? This is the biggest difference. So in case of ITC, the lot size is 1600, which means one future of ITC is equivalent to buying or selling 1600 units of ITC stock. And that is why the margin you see here is 1,12,000 rupees. Even overnight, same 1,12,000. So in future, you do not get any leverage. Like in ITC stock, if I want to, so you see this is 1,12,000, right? Now if ITC stock I want to buy 1600, let's say. So how much money will be required in intraday? So long term is 6 lakh. And intraday is how much? 121. So which means in future 1600 stocks if you are doing in intraday, it is as good as 1,22,000 is the margin that you are getting. But actually the price will be around 6 lakh rupees, 6.707, right? So but people will not do this many quantity, right? But in future, if you are buying even one lot of future, it will be minimum 1600 quantity. And that is why the price is, basically you are getting a margin over here. It is 1,12,000 rupees. So now what does this mean? When ITC stock future price goes even 1 rupees up, your profit and loss will move by 1600 rupees. समझ में आया? 1600. 5 rupees up means 8,000 rupees. 5 rupees down means 8,000 rupees. So that means future is what? Risky? 1600 quantity milega, right? So that is where in future your view has to be very, very precise. It's like marrying a person. If it is right person, life is good. If it is the wrong person, life is hell. So future is like that. That's why we call it future. And I say in future you don't have any future because it's so dangerous, right? Who knows kal kya hoga, right? Because ulta gaya na. So let's say in future I'm taking 10 trades. Okay. What are my chances of becoming right? Because only two possibilities are there. It can come in my favor. So it's like tossing a coin, isn't it? Tossing a coin. Sometimes it will come in your favor, sometimes it won't come in favor. So even in the best scenario, the average scenario, it will be 5 times winning, 5 times losing. Worst scenario, 10 times losing. Best scenario, 10 times winning. But you take a coin and toss it 10 times. If you can manage to get head all the time, tomorrow you can buy a future.
Not possible.
Not possible, right? Na? So which means when to buy the future. So that is why generally only expert will trade in future who have very clear cut and surety. But in market, no one can be sure. And no one is an expert for that matter, right? So future is basically a tool for hedging. Now you will say, what is hedging? So just write down this term, hedging.
यूजली एफआईएस करते हैं ना, फ्यूचर लेके स्टॉक्स को हेज कर देते हैं,
That's
स्टॉक
what I'm
सेलिंग कर
coming.
देते हैं.
That's what I'm saying. Future main purpose is to hedge your portfolio. Now, what is hedging a portfolio? So I will give you an example. Hedging basically means, let's say you want to do skydiving. Any one of you have done skydiving?
Yes.
Plane villain se jo kutte hain, you jump from a plane. Any one of you have done? Any one of you wants to do bungee jumping, skydiving? Any one of you want to do? Tell me.
Already done.
Okay, so few of you want to do. Very good. So let's say when you decide to jump from the plane, right? Will you jump just like this? Oh, let's jump. कूद गए.
No.
Then you will go straight away up. नीचे नहीं जाओगे, ऊपर जाओगे. Right or wrong? So what will you do? You will ensure that you are hedged. Hedge का मतलब क्या है? Parachute होना चाहिए. There should be parachute. So that when you jump, you are like, oh my God, flying. I'm flying. I'm flying because you know that there is a parachute, right?
And trained pilot.
And then you will open the parachute and you are like, protected. Hai? So that way, when you build your portfolio, right? Na? So people just jump from the plane. That's what I believe. Without doing any hedging, if you are just buying stocks, which means you are jumping from the plane without a parachute. Because if the market crashes, falls, what will happen to your portfolio? It will bleed red, not bleed blue like Team India. It will bleed red. I don't know which country. पूरा ready जाएगा ना उधर. आप परेशान, अरे my God, मेरा तो गया. Money is going. So that is why what happens. I will give you an example, a demonstration how actually you could build a portfolio. So we'll take example of ITC stock. Okay? Again. So what ideally, let's say I have got 8 lakh rupees and I'm very bullish कि ITC लूंगा. Because a lot of people are going to smoke in next 5 years. People will buy cigarettes. People will do vacation hotels. So I will bet on ITC. Very good. You bet on ITC and I have 8 lakhs rupees. So person A, there is a person A who goes here and the person buys 2000 stock of ITC and he's spending 7.59. Okay. This is person A. Now this person has invested 7.59 lakh rupees in buying ITC 2000 stocks. Clear? Okay. Now this person, let's say now this ITC stocks falls by 70 rupees over the next 1 month. So 70 rupees multiplied by 2000. How much it is? 70 rupees multiplied by 2000, 1.4 lakh means the 7.6 lakh investment will come down to 6.2 lakhs. Clear, everyone? So basically 1.4 lakh, you are sitting at a loss. What will be your mindset? The same person who is jumping without a parachute. जैसे जैसे जमीन नीचे आएगी ना, मतलब the ground, you will shiver, right? So that market is falling and you are like dying. That kind of person. Now we'll take example of person B, who is a smart guy. Okay, he understands how market works. So what this person is also bullish on ITC, but मतलब bullish means he wants to enjoy life. उसको भी मजे करने का है, ठीक है? लेकिन थोड़ा प्रोटेक्शन लेके. So what he will do hedging. Now this is what hedging is called. Okay, what is hedging? So basically what he will do, instead of putting 7.6 lakh, he will go for 1600 stocks, which is how much? 6 lakh rupees. ठीक है? तो 1.5 lakh को side कर दिया, and he will buy 1600 stocks of ITC at 380. Clear? And in parallel, he will short March future or April future. So he will go with April, 2 months का time लेके, he will sell the future. How much? How many? 1 unit he will sell. He's not doing buy. He's not buying the future. He's selling the future, and he's putting 1.12 lakh in futures. Okay, same. And this is 383 multiplied by 1600 is what he's paying here. But actually his margin is only 1.12. Matlab, he does not has to spend again 6 lakh rupees, only 1.12. So 6 lakh worth I am buying and 1.12 I am selling, but the quantity is almost same, 1600. Okay, the quantity is almost same. Now tell me, tomorrow when 50 rupees ITC goes down, 50 rupees. So this will, my portfolio will get hit by how much? 80 into 50 into 1600, which is around how much? 80,000 rupees, right? So the future will also come down by 50, almost same. And you will be making 80,000 rupees in future. Clear? So 6 lakh portfolio I'm building. I'm expecting it to go up, but instead it has gone down. 50 rupees down ITC, but I am losing 80,000 rupees. But because I have shorted future also, there I am making 80,000 rupees. Because मैंने sell किया ना उसको 383 पे, same quantity, but only difference is here I have to pay only 1.16. There I paid 6 lakh. So for 6 lakh of portfolio, you can hedge your this thing by paying another 1.16. So that if it goes down, you make money from the future position that you have shorting. Now, till what time you will hold it? If the market is going down, hold it. And then you will understand कि okay, you know, 100 rupees, not more than that. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं गिरेगा. Then you can take a chance by, you know, squaring off your future position and earn that money, whatever you have made. So you are protected, na? Isn't it? That is how people build portfolio. And you know what this mutual fund guy do? They will take our money, they will buy the stocks, and they will also, you know, sell future also in parallel. So when our portfolio is coming down, they are making money from there. Wo money does not comes to us, but that is their protection, because anyway, you know, there is no promise they will pay. So, you know, a lot of things are there. Now you tell me how many of you knew about this? This is called hedging. So in this case now, whether COVID comes, Corona comes, whatever comes, you are protected. In fact, you are happy at times. Girne do. So even you are averaging ITC, let's say, you are making money from futures. Clear everyone? I think it is not so difficult, right? You want to ask something, Prasanna?
तो अभी हम लोग मार्केट गिरने का बात करें, अगर वो ऊपर जाएगा तो?
हाँ, ऊपर जाएगा तो आप पैसा नहीं बना रहे हो, right? You are not making money because ITC is going up. But ऐसा तो नहीं ना कि in next 2 months वो up ही up जाएगा. Then what you will do? You are making money from your portfolio, right? Na? Then at one point of time, you square it off. Hold futures and expect the market to take some relief. It will come down. When it comes down, again buy the stocks, release the future. है कि नहीं?
Yes.
कर लिया, ऐसा बन गया. Very simple thing. Jaya, did you understand?
Yes.
Clear na? It's simple, right? Na? So basically, normal people, they don't know about it. इसीलिए that is why we say always invest in FNO stocks. FNO stock means those stocks where future and options trading is available. Do not invest in small cap like penny stock, because there is no future and all this thing. So you cannot protect yourself. And why people lose money? Because they will invest in some ABCD company, and you know, once that company comes down, no one can save you. You are gone. But at least in FNO stock, you can short futures and make money. You are protected. So this thing is called hedging. And this is, future is a derivative trading. I will give you a very simple example, right? So like let's say I'm a trader in milk. Okay, I'm a trader in milk. So I trade in milk. Okay, so I bought 2000 liter worth of milk, but the milk, दूध फट जाता है ना, right? वो milk gets spoiled. So my milk is gone ना, I'm मतलब पैसा बर्बाद, right? Because I'm a trader in milk, now the milk is gone. But the smart person, what they will do? दूध बर्बाद नहीं हुआ, right? You can use the same milk to create something out of it, right? What can you create from a, वो फटना को क्या बोलते हैं milk को? What's the English term?
Cuddle.
हाँ?
Cuddle.
क्या?
Cuddle.
परल?
Broken.
Broken? Milk
No.
broke कब से होने लगा?
Cuddle.
Bad. Turn bad.
Turn bad, milk turn bad, huh? Okay, milk turn bad. So Jaya, I'm telling you this in case you understand. Milk has turned bad. Okay. So the bad milk will make it to paneer or khoya or ghee. है ना,
Milk
कुछ
cake.
तो, हाँ, milk cake, कुछ तो निकल जाएगा, but right, something. So a smart person will do this, right now. So this is derivative. You can derive something from the milk, right now. Same way from stocks, you can derive something that is called as futures or options. Clear? Clear na? So future you understand. So this is called derivatives. मतलब derived from the cash market. Cash market में ITC की trading हो रही है. ITC is getting traded. But out of that we have derived futures. Why? To hedge. So when this came, because in initial days only stocks were available. But then when people made losses, so they thought, what to do? That is when derivatives came. Right now? Got it? Why derivatives? Similarly, now future problem is that it is bidirectional, either up or either down, right? Now, how about range? Something where you can predict a range only. For example, ITC, let's say if I tell you, if you can predict in next 1 month, ITC stock is going to be between 360 to 400. Tell me which is easier to predict. To say कि after 1 month ITC stock will be lower than this price or higher than this price, or to say that ITC stock will be in range of this price, in this range. Which do you think is easy?
In between range.
In between range, right? Na? Because in range, you can predict. For example, when we are watching cricket, after 10 overs, let's say India is 80 for 1 wicket. 80 run, 1 wicket. So now if I ask you, which is more easy to predict? After 20 overs, India will score 170. Above 170, less than 170. This is one option. Second option, India will score between 140 to 180. Which is easy to predict?
Second.
In between.
In between. Agree? All of you agree now? In between prediction, range prediction is easier than predicting up or down. Clear? Because in up or down, your probability is only 50%. But in range, you have a higher probability because you are taking a big range, right? So future trading is about predicting up and down. Options trading is about predicting a range. Clear? So in options, if you can predict where the price is not going to go. For example, if you can say with lot of certainty, in next 1 month, ITC is not going to go above 420 and it is not going to go below 360. If you can simply predict this, you will make money like anything. That is what options trading is. Clear na? So that is why option is more popular. A lot of people do option, but future generally people will use for hedging. Some punter, some gambler will use it for trading. So we are not punter, we are not gambler. So I am not recommending future. Sometimes when there is a clear cut direction, clear cut means, you see market to beh raha hai, pani beh rahi hai. So you can short future and capture something and come out. Clear? But then we have options also. We can do the same thing in options with a lot of safety. So that is why any smart trader will always prefer options rather than future. Because there are other issues with future also. In future, the turnover volume is very high. So the taxes are also very high. So if you are entering into a future trade, you have to enter with a lot of certainty, because you can't keep jumping in and out of the trade in futures. Because one time you do it, the volume is so high that you will pay a lot of taxes there. So you will end up not making money, even you are making profit. Your profits won't come because you have paid so much in taxes. That is the problem with futures, because turnover volume is very high. Because you saw na ITC 1600 stocks, which means what is the turnover? 1600 multiplied by 400. How much it is? Around 4.2 lakh, right? Or more than that. So 6.4 lakh. So which means one lot of future means 6.4 lakh worth of transaction turnover. So if I am buying and selling, it becomes almost 13 lakh. So 13 lakh, 18% STT and all that I have to pay. Laga lo kitna paisa lagega. So that is why future is not recommended. You will end up paying a lot of brokerage, lot of taxes. Clear? So I will give you all the finer points. You know why this is good, why this is not good, and what you have to do. So generally, future is only required if you are long term. At least you can hold it, and you don't jump in, jump out of the trade. So futures are generally recommended for portfolios. For example, if you ask me, I have 30 lakh rupees, how do I go about my portfolio? I will tell you. 24 lakh rupees, you buy stocks. 6 lakh rupees will use to short futures. Simple. And so that you can sleep peacefully. बम ब्लास्ट हो जाए, कुछ भी हो जाए, स्टॉक एक्सचेंज बंद हो जाए, you are safe, right? Otherwise you will panic, na? Clear? So did you know all this? How many of you knew all this? New, na? So a lot of new things we'll know, right? So this is about future and options, right? So now you understand the buy, sell, transaction, all that also, right? Now 4 types of buy, 2 types of sell, very good. And fundamental analysis, technical analysis, right? So we are here talking about what kind of transaction we can take, but on what basis we take, that is where we need to do fundamental analysis, technical analysis. Technical analysis is very important if you wish to do options trading. Because options trading is about predicting a range. And to predict a range, you have to look at the price action. Very simple, na? So when you look at the price action and you understand how the prices are working, you can understand, okay, this will be the range. I will give an example. Okay, let's see this. So we will try to dig into a little bit of options today. So I want to trade in ITC. So what will I do? I will open the chart. And I will look at, and let's say my horizon is monthly. Okay. So I will take a 15-minute chart and I will see how ITC is going. So what I can clearly see, ITC has attempted 1, 2, 3. 3 times it has tried to go up. When this was in 6th March, this is 8 March, this is 8 March. Okay, this is 15 minutes we are saying. 6, 8, 8. Okay, let me see day 1. Okay, we'll look at the day 1. This is better. So now this is February and we are in March. So this is almost 1 month period. So in 1 month, what I can see clearly is here ITC, you can see 324 is one level. So here it attempted 324. It went all the way up to 360, came down, again came to 325, 325, 325. So you can see 325 is a clear support. Will you all agree? From September till January, 325, 325, 4 times it came 325, but did not cross it. So that is why this is a support, 325 rupees. Okay. Samajh mein aaya? All of you agree? Yes or no?
Yes.
From September till March, 325 is the lowest price of ITC, right? Now, what is the highest? Earlier, this highest was 360. But you see, this is called a breakout with huge volumes. Look at the volumes. This green candle in the low tells you what was the transaction size. So a lot of buying happened here and ITC gave a breakout here above. And this candle is a big footprint, which means buyers entered here and took the prices all the way up to 377. So 360 was all-time high of ITC. You can go back for as long as you want to see. This was never breached. Yes, it was attempted once in November, and then the prices had gone all the way to 325. Here 360 was breached. So it's like ki jo bolte na, कि आपने किले पे फतह कर ली, right? You have conquered something. So then the prices goes up, and the price goes up, and it keeps going up. So you can see higher high formation. High banata hai, higher high, lower low. So this is called a higher high, lower low formation. So this is a low. Next time the low is more than this, and it is more than this. So this is higher low. But every time the low is becoming higher and higher high. So this is called higher high, higher low formation. Higher high and higher low means the prices will keep going up. So we can see that it has gone up right now. It came to 383, it came to 386, it came all the way to 393, it came to 393 again. And now ITC is around 377. So now tell me what is critical in ITC. My first level will be this level 374, because as per this formation, lower higher low, it should not reach this level 374. But whenever it reaches 374, we can see a fall which can take it all the way back to 360, because 360 is a strong support right now, because from here only buyers emerge, which means a lot of big people have entered at this position. So they will try to protect it come what may. They will not, because this is where the stop loss will be, na? Because they entered here. So this is like elephant footfalls in the jungle. So हाथी का पैर का निशान है यहाँ पे, right? So that means I'm very safely, I can say, ITC is not going to come to 360 rupees in any time in near future. So for me, 360 is the range where ITC is not going to come, go down. And on the higher side, I will take 395. So this range, I can say with a lot of certainty that this month, neither ITC is going to go beyond 395, nor it is going to go beyond 360. So what I can do in option, can you see 400 CE? 1.6 paisa. I can sell this. I can sell this and I can pocket this premium. 1.6 multiplied by 16 is how much? Around 256, right? 2,500 rupees, right now? Right? So I can sell and I can pocket this 1.6. But 2,500 rupees, I can, all I will need to pray is ITC should not cross 400. But then what will happen? 1.6 into this I can pocket and I can go for more lots. For example, I can go for 8,000. So 8,000 multiplied by 16 will be how much? Around 15, 20, 12,000, 13,000 rupees. So if I do this, I will sell this option, not buy, because this option will become zero if ITC does not reaches 400 rupees by end of March. Okay, by end of March, if ITC does not reaches to 400, this option will become zero. So I can pocket all this 8,000 multiplied by 1.6, which is around 12,500 or something, right? Similarly, I know ki ITC is not going to cross 360, so I can sell a put option and I can pocket 0.55 premium. So if you add it up, easily you can pocket 2 rupees. 2 rupees multiplied by 1600, because it's a lot of 1600. 3,200 rupees free का है, लेके जाओ. और आप ना लिख लो, today you write it down and talk to me in March. Sir, you told that day that this will come to zero, and then we'll discuss. It will become zero. With simple analysis of technicals and your understanding of options. So इस level के ऊपर का call बेचूंगा, I will sell call above that, and below this level I will still put, and I will pocket all the premium. That is option trading. In options, all you need to know is where it is not going to go. Was it so difficult? Is it so difficult to know? No, na. All you need to do is just look at back, past ka data dekhna hai, and understand what can happen in future. So you are getting now, when do we buy a stock? Same thing, ITC only. When do we buy a future? And when do we buy a options? And let's say you know, when we do buy or sell. So here we are talking about selling in option, because when I sell na, that is why the price is so low, 1.6, 0.5, because chances are very less that, you know, within March, because in March, how many days are left? If you check number of days left to trade, it will hardly be how many days? Not even 10
Okay.
days are left. आपको ना ये ऑप्शन बेच के बस सो जाना है, 10 दिन इंतजार करना है कि आईटीसी 400 पे ना जाए, 300 उसके नीचे नहीं जाए, नहीं गया पैसा लेके जाओ. All the big people who make money in option, this is what they do. They sell very cheap option out of the money. इसको दूर का बोलते हैं, सेल करके बैठ जाते हैं आराम से. And some punter, what they do, they buy this option. Why? In a hope कि कुछ तो हो जाए, something happens, ITC 50 रुपए नीचे गिर जाए, then this 0.5 will become 50 and you will become a millionaire overnight. But ये कभी कभी होगा, right? Once in a while. Or once you enter into this trade, you can exit any point of time, right? So I have shown you a glimpse of what future is and what option is. They are all trading, but very different in nature. Any questions on this? So now, what basis we take this trade? Technical analysis is one thing, looking at the charts to understand where the range and support is, resistance support. Second thing is go and read about ITC, go and read about FMCG sector, go and read about it if there is anything which is going to impact. So let's say if there is nothing, so why will the ITC stock move? But let's say tomorrow if government comes and say we are levying this many taxes on cigarette and all, then how will the stock react? Halak. Then your 360 can be taken away. But you need not wait till there. The moment you see the prices coming near 360, exit the position or buy a put. You know, when you are losing, you have in options, you have multiple options. Whenever you are losing on one side, you will have a contra trade and immediately you can take that and again you are hedged. So option is very interesting. It's not like
It
buying a stock.
will
Bebas or
take
Lachar.
months to understand the charts here, right?
Huh?
It will take months to understand the charts, these
Huh?
charts, or predict or do the predictions, you can say, right?
We don't have to be, you don't have to be, see, you are not doing intraday, minute by minute trading that you have to use a lot of indicator. We are talking on larger time frame, है ना, monthly time frame. तो monthly time frame पे आप देख सकते हो, जो मैंने देखा वो आप भी देख सकते हो. जो see, it's all about observation. बोले ना, you should have an eye for the details. जैसे आप इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग ऑफिसर हो, मर्डर साइट पे गए हो, कैसे क्या नोटिस करोगे आप? एक एक चीज पे ध्यान जाता है. ग्लास किधर रखी हुई है, वो बंदा कैसा है, तो और एक आदमी वो उधर घूम रहा है लेकिन उसको कुछ दिख नहीं रहा है. तो दैट इज हाउ एज अ ट्रेडर यू हैव टू हैव एन आई फॉर डिटेल्स. जैसे मैंने कहा ना, ये फुटप्रिंट्स देखो बड़े से हैं, तो ये मेरा अपना एजम्पशन है कि यहाँ पे एक बड़ा प्लेयर बैठा हुआ है, तो मैं तो एक दो लॉट लेके बैठूंगा, आई विल बाय जस्ट 1 or 2 लॉट लेट्स से. बट दिस बिग गाय at 360, you know, he has spent thousands of crore. Who will be more worried, that guy or me? That guy. So I am with that guy only. मुझे पता है कि whenever the price will go there, this guy will push it up. This is a simple common sense. मार्केट में बस कॉमन सेंस ही चलता है, right?
So then at any instant both buy and sell to be bought together to hedge one if one
Yes,
goes up.
in options you can do, options is very interesting. We'll go with that. You know, we have call options, we have put options. You can buy call option, you can sell call option, you can buy put option, you can sell put option. So, and you have multiple strikes also. So with all that, that is why we need a strategy in options. रणनीति होनी चाहिए. When I have to do this, when I have to do that, right? Na? That is why it's called a strategy. And in options, there are multiple strategies which we'll learn about. ठीक है, हम सीखेंगे आगे क्या क्या करते हैं. Whatever I've told you, I've just given, you know, just to make you understand some simple examples.
तो बैक टेस्टिंग इंट्राडे सेलिंग में काम करता है?
You can look at the chart and whatever we are talking now, go and check prices for February. Same logic you apply. Okay, February, before that, this was the high, this was the low. And now you just imagine, let's say I had sold a call above this, I had sold a put above this. And look at the price, whether it, you know, whether it was in the range or not in the range. So same way you can keep doing for last 10 months. and you will see, okay, 7 out of 10 times it is working. Only 3 times, it did not work because the price moved very. So you know, 70% success hai. This is called back testing. Back testing is not only on the tools or a software. Back testing is also through naked eyes. Got it? That is called back testing, right? So with back testing, you will have more certainty. 10 times it is working now. This time also it will work. Clear? So future options, this lot of things are there. Okay. That is why I'm telling you, go and read the PPT, understand the PPT. Whatever I'm talking, everything is there. What is future? What is derivative? What is option? So only thing is you have to read it out. And if you want to understand the charts, the candles, there is a PDF which I have given. You have to read it and you have to understand, and you can also do Google and read more about it. Because it's up to you. The more you will understand, the better you will become. Because you ask, I think Himanshu is there. Okay, he's a trader, live trader who has been trading, for a while now. So Himanshu, even today, the moment I said exit from CE 60 rupees, what happened today? That 60 rupees went to 140 rupees immediately. If I would not have said it, some people sold it and they will lose big, na? Which means something I can see now when I ask exit.
अब और वो थोड़ा से पहले आप बोल देते हो.
बोल देता हूँ, right? Na?
If we delay also, then we have some time.
You have some time. So before the movement is going to happen, I will tell you. And believe me, I was also like you 2 years or 1 year back. I did not, there was no one who told me. All I have learned is, one thing I'm very proud of in any walk of my life is I have a great eye for details. Even when I meet you in person, I can scan through you. What you are thinking, what is your thought process. So a lot of things, it comes out of experience. So in market also, I will do that thing also. What is the buyer thinking at this moment? What is the seller thinking? Who is the big guy? When is this big guy going to enter? What will, so all that while trading every day na, वो psychology समझ में आती है. So I try to become the big guy. So I will think, okay, I am the big guy. Am I spotting an opportunity? Yes. Is the risk reward favorable? Yes. What will I do if I had thousands of crore? I would buy here. That's why I will say exit. That is how I think. Okay, what if I am a seller? What will I do? So, that is how you understand the market. And that is how people are doing. Okay, now the market has gone up. Will it go up? No, it won't go up. It will come down. Why? Because fundamentals are still weak. अभी ये stop loss लेने के लिए movement डाला है. मतलब, just to take the stop loss. So what I need to do? Again re-enter. So that is how you trade. Right now, so basically what I'm trying to say now, trading is not so difficult. You need not lose a lot of money because not many people can lose and still survive. Right now, then that's why strike rate will be very low. So you need not lose it, but if you read it, understand my experience. All I'm talking is the way I have learned, right? Now, by observation, every day, and market, behaves in a pattern. And that is the based, our greatest weapon is, like human beings, we all have our behavior pattern, right? Now, the way you have behaved over last 10 years, high chances next 10 years also you will behave in a similar way. Unless something drastic changes about your character. Unless something drastic you change about your nature. Right or wrong? There is a saying na, nature and signature does not change. ऐसे थोड़ी नहीं बोलते हैं. तो मार्केट का भी नेचर है, उसका भी एक पैटर्न है. जैसे मौसम होता है ना, मौसम, वेदर. अभी गर्मी है तो गर्मी है. आप बहस मत करो कि ठंडा होगा कल. Why not cold? नहीं होगा. वो सालों से ऐसे ही चल रहा है, राइट ना. Same way, market will also behave in that way. Or if you can read it, observe it, you can predict. Predict means, the best part is you will not lose money because something can happen. And mostly what people do, they do not read this and they will get trapped. Just fisherman. So fisherman, the way the waves are coming, they can make out there is something in the sea today. So what they will do, when they feel danger, they will not venture into the sea that day. They will say, no, today will not go, or we'll get just small catch and come back. But an inexperienced guy, He will not read all this. He will go inside the sea and tsunami is coming and he's gone. So you are gone, na? है कि नहीं? That is called experience. Experience will not make you a million, मतलब it will not make you earn millions, but certainly it will help you to save millions. समझ में आया? क्योंकि millions बनाने में time लगेगा, क्योंकि उसके लिए you need to have other things also in your favor. But if you don't lose millions, you can keep doing the same thing again and again and again. It's like, with experience we know कि we should not jump out of window. कोई हमने करोड़ रुपए नहीं कमा लिए इससे, but we can save our life. But a person who is not sane, he can jump out of window and he can die. Got it, na? So that's how it is. Okay? So I think any questions with whatever we have learned today? Anything coming to your mind? So what I will suggest, whatever we have seen, you also, if you have a Demat account, try it out, see how it works. Margin. So you learned hedging, you learned leveraging. ये सब ना मिलते जुलते term है. Leverage means small, less capital, more you are doing, buying or selling. That's called leverage. Hedging means protection, protect karna, right? Margin also you understood. So these are some of the terms: future, options, derivatives, FNO stocks, right? And we understood about long build up, long unwinding, short build up, and short covering. Now you open the PPT tomorrow, all of you go through the details, please. I request all of you, read through it. You will understand everything is mentioned there. Fundamental analysis, qualitative, what is qualitative, what is quantitative, technical analysis, what is there, support, resistance, and the video that I've shared. If you do it, you will understand. And if you have any question, then you can ask me. Done? है ना? करेंगे ना?
भैया,
Yeah.
can we apply technical analysis on stocks also for long term, or only this is for short term?
No. Stock you can apply. It depends on time frame. Now, what time frame? If I want to do something on a monthly time frame, I will have to look at daily candlesticks. If I want to do something over a weekly time frame, I will have to look at 15 minutes candlesticks. So that's how you look at it there. But the knowledge applies to everywhere, whether it is 15 minutes, whether it is stocks or it is an index. But the thing is, if you are watching same thing, like for me, Bank Nifty, I'm watching so I understand. I'm becoming more and more. But I can understand it, right? Because I know after this candle, what kind of pattern formation happens in Bank Nifty, what does it tell? So one thing, if you keep like you're living with one person, you are living for 10 years. So by just a simple कि कैसे वो देख रहा है ना, मतलब your partner, the way they are looking at you, you can understand what is going to happen today, isn't it? Because but if you have been with someone for just few days, you can't make out that much, na? Whether the person is thinking. So same way with stocks and all this also. So a lot of psychology is there. Please understand, right? Na? So if you can understand all this psychology, you will become a very good trader. Clear? So are you enjoying all these trainings? मजा आ रहा है? मतलब any feedback you want to give?
Yes.
Boring लग रहा है, समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, मतलब I'm not getting, too technical, anything like that? Prashant, are you getting? Prashant, समझ में आ रहा है? Anything you want to share?
हाँ, yes.
अच्छा लग रहा है, मजा लग रहा है, वर्थ कुछ सीख रहे हैं, स्किल्स आ रहे हैं?
नहीं, काफी कुछ लग रहा है, सब कुछ तो नया ही, लेकिन काफी कुछ बढ़िया।
हाँ, नया तो है, लेकिन नया है तो अच्छा भी है।
थोड़ा सा प्रैक्टिकल जब होगा तो फिर काफी कुछ क्लियर होगा।
हाँ, तो मैं इसलिए आपको प्रैक्टिकल भी दिखा रहा हूँ कि ये कैसा दिखता है, राइट ना? फ्यूचर कैसा दिखता है, ऑप्शंस कैसा दिखता है, राइट ना? एंड द मोर वी डू यू विल लर्न, बिकॉज वी स्टिल हैव मेनी टाइम, ठीक है ना? तो कोई टाइमिंग के लिए आप डोंट वरी, राइट ना? माय गोल इज यू शुड बिकम अ ट्रेडर, right, and contribute to India's growth story. Okay, so you can become a trader and not lose money, make money, because see, in our group, every day people are making money, every day. Those who are trading before you, if you want to see, I will show you every day. Like, and this is all because I decided to make a difference. Even when I was losing, I never gave up. No, all that, because I try to just understand. So this is our group, Play with Theta. This is the group where, you know, people who are into trading, they are added here. Oh, this one, play with theta, right? And you can see, you know, everyone will share profit. So today, let us see what people have made today. So someone made 2,300 rupees on their capital. Someone made 6,000 rupees. Someone made 7,600, 5,000, 4,000, 11,000, 3,300. And this is analysis which I keep sharing on the group where, you know, I ask people. Someone made 9,900, someone made 10,000. Okay, this is when our strategy, you know, went under that thing. So I keep sharing this, given this is where I asked people just before this to exit. Okay, so we this is a group where, you know, live analysis, and you can see people sharing profit. So before the move came or our system went into negative, you can see here our system went to negative because market took U-turn. Before that only I had asked everyone to exit, and you can see people had already booked their profits here. Okay, so this is good money, right? Where people are making money on someone's, you know, with this strategy and view. And yesterday also, if you see, yesterday also everyone made money, good money. Right? And so this is group where people will share and do all that. So just imagine ki last 6 months, most of people are trading. Every person is in profit. Every person, not a single person can say I'm in loss. And you know what? 98% people who are doing options are making losses. This is what government is saying. That is what I want to change, right now, because it's not so difficult, because something is out there which people are not sharing. That is why people are, it's not with the market. Market to sabke liye same hai right now. But something which we need to learn and understand, and then every day you can print money. Not every day, at least, you know, average, every month you are at least getting some money. Because just imagine, even if you have 5 lakh rupees in your pocket, and if I ask you to go in the market or go anywhere you want to go, but bring me 5,000 rupees in next 4 hours, 5 hours, how can you do that? Tell me. I will give you 5 lakh rupees or 10 lakh rupees I will give you tomorrow. Can you bring me 5,000 rupees from that 10 lakh rupees in 4 hours? What will you do? You cannot do. But in stock market, by learning, you can do this. Within 1 hour, people make 8,000. 1 ghanta, you know, through the study, khata. So why? Because someone has worked on this, right? Now, someone designed something which is giving you that profit, which you can enjoy, right? Now, so all you need to do is understand. Right, Himanshu? Right or wrong?
जी भैया.
How does it feel when you just get 8,000 within khata?
सुबह सगुन में 7-8 हजार मिल गया, फिर काम करो.
फिर तो लगता है नौकरी वोकरी भी, you know, why I am doing, you know, 8,000 crore. And imagine, you know, it can give you so many liberty and freedom to do in your life. You will start thinking big. You will not think twice about, you know, few bucks here and there. Enjoy life. You know, buy anything you want, give your kid anything you want. So, you know, it makes a lot of difference. That is what I want to give all of you. That power, you know, power to feel free. So it's not only about trading, it's the way you will live your life. Okay. So iske liye thoda mehnat banta hai ki nahi banta? You know, something from your side to be done, right? Agree?
Yes.
Right. You can't expect ki everything will be spoon fed. See, mera kya hoga? See, I'm not going to get anything right now. Fees you will give me, but from your profit, I'm not taking any profit right now. But why I'm insisting so much? Because I want you to make profits. I want you to change your life, and that is the purpose we are talking. We are here today, right now. I am just an agent through which, you know, you will do that. But so thoda sa, you know, only thing I expect from anyone is, if someone is sharing you so much, someone is sharing your, you know, entire experience, as a learner, absorb as much as you can, because that will empower you like anything. In your life, I will tell you one thing. हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना, आपको कभी किसी के सामने हाथ नहीं फैलाना पड़ेगा. That is what I will tell you. कुछ भी हो जाए आपके लाइफ में, अगर आपको ट्रेडिंग आती है ना, आप पैसा बना लोगे. That is my confidence for myself. You know, you will not be impacted. Job चला गया, you will not be impacted. ये, you know, इससे पैसा आना है नहीं दे रहा, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. आपको पता है, मेरा कैपिटल है. This is my money. इसको प्रोटेक्ट करो. You can sit, you know, गोवा बीच में बैठ के ट्रेडिंग करो. You can go to the hill, you can do trading. That is the power of trading, right? तो but थोड़ा मेहनत करना पड़ता है, ठीक है? Hope you understand, right? So that's why I'm asking you, please go through the recordings, go through the PPT, work little bit on yourself and you will find it interesting. If you're not finding it interesting, keep patience. Money is interesting or not? Money से ज्यादा interesting तो life में कुछ भी नहीं है. Nothing.
Yes, of course.
जब money है तो फिर interest ले आओ, ठीक है? चलिए, okay, good night all of you. Have a nice day tomorrow.
Good night.
Okay, thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.